Hello, my crafty friends. Well, Hannah wanted to go look at a couple of thrift stores today, and we ended up only going to one thrift store. But on the way there, we stopped at a garage sale, and I found a few little things. I think I spent $1. I found this sad little book. It's from 1955. It's a Golden Press Golden Regional Guide for the American Southwest. But it's an interesting little book. It's got a historical timetable, and then all the way up through 1954. It's got some important cities, it says. And then it's got, different little animals, some birds, some bugs, and some animals, and some flowers, cactus. Anyway, it even talks about dinosaurs and rocks. So anyway, I just thought that was cute for $1. And I saw these little pictures, and that's why I bought it. Because, of course, that's hard to resist. And I got a little jar. Little jars can be used for so many things. And a couple of old, what do you call these? Aprons. A couple of old aprons. This one's linen. And it's just a yellow apron. Nothing special, but they were $1. And so I bought them. This one, I really like the pattern on the fabric. It's kind of doodled and, watercolored or something. Anyway, I thought those were cute. For $1, I got them. And then we went to the thrift store, and other than some clothes that I bought for Hannah, all I bought was some books. Today, usually their hardback books are $3, so I don't buy hardback books there very often. But today, unless it had a price tag on it, all their books were 99 cents. And so I found quite a few that I thought were worth that. This one is, it's about Winston Churchill's mother. That's what it's like a biography, I guess, of her. But it's got lots of pictures. And I thought it would be really interesting. And then after I read it, I may use some of those pictures in something, because they're really nice pictures. There's some political ad. There was one in here. I was going to see if I could find it. It was of her dressed up to go to some kind of a ball. Now there she's dressed for a ball, but the picture I'm looking for it's some kind of a masquerade ball or something, I guess. Here's some family pictures. There she is. She's dressed up as the Empress Theodora. Anyway, I thought that was a very interesting book. I was going to see when it was published. I didn't pay attention to that. 1974. And then I found this one just because I love the cover. Thought it would make a cute journal. I don't know anything about the story. But it was given to somebody in 1911. It doesn't say in here anywhere when it was published. It just says that it was given in 1911 from somebody to somebody. I can't read the handwriting, but anyway. But I really thought that would make a pretty journal cover. And this one's really, really sadly beat up. But I like the book boards too. I thought For being in such sad shape, it would be interesting to make a journal out of it too. But look at I mean, this book was in the water. It was, I don't know what all happened to it, but it was published in New York, it says. Copyright 1918. So I don't know anything. Lost in Samoa. I don't know anything about that story either. And then here's a guide to field methods in archaeology. I really wanted to be an archaeologist at one point in my life, so this was really interesting. This was a book from 1968, but that's an appendix. That's a huge appendix, but in it has, besides just being interesting to read, it has all these like the papers that you would use to write your stuff down on. And see, there's another one. I guess you would make copies of this. Maybe this is some kind of a textbook. I don't know. But it's got cool papers in there. Some drawings. Anyway, I just thought that was a really interesting book. And then I got this one. This feels very silky. I don't know what kind of fabric they covered this book in, but it feels like silk. Naval Customs, Traditions, and Usage. And the date here, it says, Merry Christmas, Mabel Margaret, 1943. And it was published in 1939. Now, I don't know if it was from Mabel Margaret or given to Mabel Margaret. But anyway, it's got some pictures in it too. Let's see. So I was going to see if this is a U.S. Navy. Okay. Lieutenant Commander Leland Lovett from the U.S. Navy wrote this book. So cost $2 post-paid. And then I got this one, which I think is a lovely book. 18th Century Poetry and Prose. Let's see when it was written. If we can find it. It's about very, very thin pages. 1939. And somebody's underlined stuff in it. And then there's some pages in here that are kind of messed up. But it's got people's notes and stuff in it. I thought that was interesting. Oh, there's even a note card. Anyway. And then this one is a Pearl S. Buck book that I've never heard of before, called Peony. And so I decided I need to read that. It says, at various times in history, colonies of Jews have gone to China and lived there. The city of Kaifeng in the province of Hunan was a center for them. In China, they have never been persecuted, and if they have suffered hardships, these were only the hardships of life in the community where they were. In its basis, therefore, this novel may be said to be historically true, although the characters, with unimportant exceptions, are the creatures of my imagination. The story takes place at the period about a century ago, when the Chinese had accepted the Jews, and when indeed most Jews had come to think of themselves as Chinese. Today, even the memory of their origin is gone. They are Chinese. This was written in 1948. And then I got this book, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, and it's from a library. St. Joseph's Library in Amarillo, Texas. It was this one was printed in 1964, so it's almost as old as me. It's held up pretty well, I think. Let me get these kind of out of the way a little bit. And then I went to an estate sale, and I got some things at an estate sale. I got these cards. It says Parcs des Jardins Fleurs. I don't know. They're playing cards. They haven't ever even been opened. But inside, they've got all these pictures of flowers, and so they're all different. Anyway, I just thought those were adorable. And then on the outside, they all look the same. But all this stuff I've got here, she let me have it all for $5. So I'll just say that right up front. She didn't charge me. Nothing I got actually had a price on it. So she just looked at it and said, how about $5? So this is a Greg Shorthand Dictionary. And I love shorthand papers in collage. So you can see when it was printed. Copyright 1930. First it's got a copyright 1901, 1916, then this one says 1930. So, but the pages are nice and aged. Somebody cared about it. They kind of tried to fix the binding of it. And I'm going to show you those in a minute. But I got this. I don't know if that'll come off or not. But this just looks like the 70s to me. I don't know, when it was actually made. But it's that turquoise plastic. And then it's got 3 drawers in it. And each of the drawers has 3 dividers. And this stuff was just in here. These are the kind of hole reinforcers that you lick, And some old paper clips. You remember these? You erase and then brush it off. And then let's see what's in here. There's some cup hooks. I could make spindles with those. And these are tiny, tiny little brads. Little brass brads. Very cute. And what's in here? Some tacks. Little black tacks. And over here is a picture hanging set. And here are some more thumbtacks. Anyway, I didn't buy it for the stuffs inside. I bought it because I like the organizational thing. There's some more picture hanging stuff. Some little curtain things you hang curtains onto a curtain rod with. Don't know what that is. And then these are glazier's points to secure glass in the back of a frame. So there's that. And then I got these doily things. And all of this I got together for $5. She I picked out the ones I liked the best. They had 1,000,000 of these kinds of things there at that estate sale. And she said, my mom must have had 1,000,000 of these. She said, I've got 1,000,000 of them at home. And there were still, all the ones that were in the thrifts in the sale were the things that she didn't like as much. That one's really soft. But I got things I thought I could use in journals. I can see this one wrapped around a journal. And this is really pretty too. It's very, very fine tatting. It's really pretty. Isn't that delicate? And then there were 4 of these. Those are tatted as well. And then this was really cute. I've never seen one done like this. It's got rickrack and then a little crocheted chain on the edge. And then the embroidery, little birdies. And it's like a dress or scarf, I think. Anyway, I don't know if her mom, is the one who made these or if she just collected them. And then there were, now these I know she bought. It still has the Woolsworth tag on it. 29 cents it says. F.W. Woolworth. Not Z, just Woolworth. And it says pure linen right there. So she didn't use it. This one at least. But I thought that once again this might be pretty, on a journal. And here's a couple more. Oh, this is interesting. It says also made in scarf to match. Ask for free Wonder Art instruction booklet. There's another one that goes with those. So that's, I guess, like a 3-piece set. And then there was this one. And then this one. So, and Hannah and I both made a decision that we're going to be staying away from the thrift stores because we have no willpower. So I probably won't be doing any more thrifty hauls. Last time I said I wouldn't do many more. Well, I think now I've decided this is probably going to be it. But I did find some fun stuff this time. I need to just stick that there and stick it in something sometime. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed looking at the fun things that I got. And hopefully you will see me using these things in the next year or so. God bless you. Bye-bye.